everybody, this is Trevor and welcome to my channel. So, what's going on here in the news with that very bizarre individual, Kanye West? And to this moment, as I make this video, you could put $1 billion in my bank and I could not name one of his songs, okay? The only things I know about him is that he owns a ranch in Cody, Wyoming, and he was married to Kim Kardashian, and he wears weird clothing. So, that being said, he said something that's absolutely ridiculous. It's stupid, and I hope that it doesn't somehow incite violence, but on InfoWars with Alex Jones, he was praising Hitler. Anyone who praises Hitler, anyone who praises the Nazi party, you're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. Anyone who claims that Hitler did anything that was good, you're an idiot. I do not in any way, shape, or form condone Nazism. And if you are promoting that, you're promoting the people that were in the Nazi party during World War II, or even today if there's any Nazis. If you are praising them, you are an idiot. But you know what? I support your freedom of speech to say that. But I also have the freedom of speech to refute anything that's idiotic, anything that could incite violence. And we need to stand up, because freedom of speech is the cornerstone of a free society. And the founding fathers of America thought it was so important that they put it as the First Amendment, above your right to bear arms, which those two intertwine with each other quite well. But again, that's the First Amendment in the United States, freedom of speech. And I will fight tooth and nail to defend everyone's right to freedom of speech. But we also have the obligation and the duty to refute things that are said that are idiotic. And I'm looking at you, Mr. Kanye West. Praising Hitler is an absolute stupid, idiotic thing to say, to support. And I will debate anyone who says otherwise. Now, that being said, something that has bothered me for years is the fact that people can go around and list themselves on Facebook politically as a Marxist, as a communist, as a socialist, when clearly all three of those ideologies have killed millions of people around this earth. Stalin, Mao, Pol Pot, Castro, just to name a few of the people who have followed the Marxist, communist, socialist ideology, have killed millions of people. Yet, it's okay in 2022 to go around and say, I'm a Marxist, I'm a communist, I'm a socialist. Well, I'm here to say it's not okay. Those ideologies are crimes against humanity. And anyone who claims otherwise, well, you're an idiot. You're a plain old idiot. So, all the hoopla over Kanye West saying he praises Hitler, it deserves to be called out. But we also must call out the ideologies of communism, Marxism, socialism that have killed millions of people, destroyed the livelihoods of millions of people, Those three ideologies are a crime against humanity. Nazis, commies, they're all the same. They're terrible, murderous people. I can't believe that Kanye West would say such a thing, and I'm glad he's getting called out. But I also have to point out the hypocrisy of people claiming somehow that calling herself a Marxist is a noble thing. They're all the same. Fascism, communism, socialism, Marxism, they're all the same. They're crimes against humanity. Their ideologies are murderous. There's no freedom in any of those pieces of garbage of ideas. It's why I'm a voluntarist. Okay, libertarian. I believe in the cornerstone of a free society to be freedom of speech. The freedom to live. As long as you are not inciting violence or promoting a crime against humanity, which is murder, rape, assault, theft. So, if you are railing against Kanye, thank you. Thank you. Praising Hitler is wrong. But if you aren't out there debating and knocking down the ideologies of communism, Marxism, socialism, then you're not helping either. But yet those ideologies get a pass. Why is it? Why is it that those ideologies get a pass and fascism, for obvious reasons, yes, it does get shunned. It does get shut down. Absolutely. But communism, how is that somehow okay? When the death toll from Stalin compared to Hitler was night and day. If that's what you want to look at, you want to look at death tolls. Well, Stalin killed more than Hitler. They stole land from the people. Farming. If you were a farmer during Stalin's era, you had everything taken from you, given to the state. And those that didn't comply go to the Siberian gulags. So, yeah, I'm appalled that Kanye West would praise Hitler. And I mean, it shocked Alex Jones. It even shocked Alex Jones. Mr. Jones was like, oh my God, I can't believe he's saying this. And rightfully so. You know, Alex Jones, the shock jock, was shocked by Kanye praising Hitler. And that's wrong. But I want everybody, if you think what Kanye did was wrong, praising Hitler, you also have to go after people and debate the ideologies if they believe themselves to be a communist, socialist, Marxist. Those ideologies need to be debated. Just the death tolls alone from those idiotic ways of trying to relate to people should be right there. End of argument. It's why I promote a voluntary way of living. Anyone who knows me has been watching my videos. I talk about, well, how do we relate to people? Well, I think in a voluntary way. If the fruits of my labors are taken from me, that's theft. That's wrong. That's a crime. If two people can't interact voluntarily and exchange their goods and services for whatever they deem as acceptable as currency, if we can't live like that, then we are living under a system of tyranny and theft. And all the isms out there, the fascism, the communism, Marxism, socialism, even conservatism and liberalism. They're all run under systems of theft, some less than others. But as Bastiat pointed out, it's clear that we have accepted a system of legalized plunder with a liberal and conservative ways to relate to one another through governments. Mostly liberals and conservatives are voted in. But it's a soft form of theft. I guess that's what everybody's chosen. The masses of people seem to accept legalized theft. I don't. I think there is a better way, and we should plant the tree of voluntary ways to relate to one another. But we need to promote. To do that, I do believe the cornerstone of that is the freedom of speech and the right to bear arms. You know, that's under attack in the United States. Certainly where I'm at in Canada, we don't have freedom of speech. We don't even have a right to own property. We just have privileges. But I am going to continue to promote the voluntary ways to relate to one another. And when I see idiots, these entertainers who we all seem to praise and promote, I will use freedom of speech to refute what they say if it's a crime against humanity. Such in the case as Kanye praising Hitler. And if you praise communism, Marxism, socialism as well, I will debate you. And I don't have to go very far. All you have to do is dig through history and dig through the graves of millions of people who have died under those ideologies. So, there we go. There we go, people. That's what I got to say on that today. Listen, do well, be kind to one another, and hopefully living in a voluntary way is something that you think is pretty cool and we can do, okay? All right, everybody, stay free. Bye-bye.